Hey guys, welcome back to our new video. So the topic for today's video is really very interesting. We are going to learn how to send PDF file on WhatsApp on successful payment in Razorpay. So what I want to do here is whenever I am going to receive a payment in Razorpay, I want to deliver a file on WhatsApp automatically. So as you all know, Razorpay is a payment gateway, just like Stripe and PayPal, where you can do online payments, and you must be familiar with WhatsApp. It's an instant messaging application. So let's understand this process with the help of an example. So suppose I am a teacher and I want to sell my notes to my students. So here what I want to do is, whenever I am going to receive a payment in Razorpay, I want to send them the notes. So here I will be having two choices. The first one is, when a customer is going to make payment in Razorpay, I have to collect all the details of that customer from Razorpay and then manually send a message to him on WhatsApp. But this approach is fine until I have to send the copies of my file on WhatsApp to 1 to 10 students per day. But what if my sales increase and now I want to send hundreds of files per day? This is going to get really unmanageable. Why? Because every time I want to send a file on WhatsApp, I have to keep on collecting information from Razorpay. So here, I would suggest you to bring in some automation. How? In this video, I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help me to transfer the data of Razorpay into WhatsApp. So here it is going to set an integration between Razorpay and WhatsApp. So what will happen is, whenever I'm going to receive a payment in Razorpay, a message will be sent automatically from WhatsApp. Isn't it wonderful? But the most wonderful part is, you do not need to have coding skills and programming knowledge to use Pabbly Connect. Any non-technical person can use this software very easily. And here I would like to tell you one more thing, that I took the example of being a teacher. But this is just not limited here. People with different profession can use this workflow. For example, if I am a chef, I can use this to sell my recipes. If I am a dance teacher, I can use it to sell my tutorials. And various persons with different professions can use this. So whenever they will be receiving a payment in Razorpay, the message will be going to get delivered on WhatsApp automatically. So let's understand this process on my screen. Okay guys, so let's understand the process with a real-time example. So here, this payment page I created from Razorpay. Here I'm selling complete digital marketing course. So the idea here is, whenever I'm going to receive a payment from a customer, here the message will be sent on his WhatsApp automatically. Okay, so here let me make a demo payment for you, and then we will check on WhatsApp if the message is sending on WhatsApp or not. So here I'm going to make a demo payment. Okay, so these are all the details which I filled here, and now we are going to make a payment. So here I'm making a demo payment just for an example to show you. It's not a real one, that's why I'm entering these details. In real, it will be quite different. Okay, so here I'm going to mention the name of the card holder. Okay, skip saving card. So here, as I am using Razorpay in the test mode, that's why it is asking me to make it the payment success or failure. So here I'm going to choose success. In real time, it will be different. It won't ask you to make the payment success or failure. Okay, it is a test mode, that's why I am doing like this. So you do not need to get confused here. You just have to see if the message is sending on WhatsApp or not. So here I'm going to click on success, and now you can see, after clicking on success, the payment of 1499 rupees is successful. And now we need to see if the message on WhatsApp is delivering or not. So let's check on my WhatsApp. So let's check my WhatsApp screen, and excellent. Here you can see a message for Zoya Khan is here along with the PDF file. So here you can see this is the message. Hello Zoya Khan, this is a confirmation that we have just received your secure online payment, and here is the PDF file. So as you see, the process is whenever I'm going to receive a payment from a customer, a message will be delivered on WhatsApp. So you must be wondering, how did I manage to do this task that whenever a payment is receiving in Razorpay, the message is sending on WhatsApp automatically. So here I followed 3 simple steps and created this automation between Razorpay and WhatsApp. You can also follow the same steps and create this workflow very easily. So let me show you what are those steps are. Okay guys, so these are the steps I followed to create automation between Razorpay and WhatsApp. So the step 1 is connect Razorpay to Pabbly Connect with the help of webhook URL. Okay, so first we need to log in into Pabbly Connect, and then we need to connect first Razorpay with Pabbly Connect with the help of webhook URL. So what this webhook URL is? It is basically an address provided by Pabbly Connect. We have to copy it from Pabbly Connect and paste the same into Razorpay. So this way our Razorpay pay account will be connected to Pabbly Connect. Okay. What is the second step? The second step is collect the data from Razorpay in Pabbly Connect. So as now our Razorpay account is connected with Pabbly Connect, whenever I am going to make any payment or enter any data in Razorpay, the same data will be captured into Pabbly Connect. Okay, so the second step is whenever a payment or any data is going to enter in Razorpay, the data will be captured here into Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let's move on to third step. So the third step here is send the same data to Wati for sending messages from WhatsApp. Here guys, you do not need to get worried that what is this third step. Basically, to integrate WhatsApp into Pabbly Connect, we are going to use a software named as Wati. What is Wati? I am going to show you in the video. So for this, you need to see the complete video. So Wati is basically a software which we are going to use to send messages from WhatsApp. So you do not need to get worried here. I'm going to show you each and everything with detail. So here, let's first understand what is third step all about. So here, in the third step, the data which we collected into Pabbly Connect from Razorpay, we have to transfer the same data into WhatsApp. So the gist of the process will be, first we have to connect Razorpay with Pabbly Connect, and then we have to collect the data of Razorpay into Pabbly Connect, and then we have to transfer the same data from Pabbly Connect to WhatsApp. So let's see every steps and whole complete process on my screen. Okay guys, so to start with the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly, P-A-B-B-L-Y, pabbly.com. So after logging into pabbly.com, this is how the website of pabbly.com looks like. Here on this option named as products, you can see there are various products available, but we have to click on connect. Click on connect. After clicking on connect, this is how the landing page of Pabbly Connect looks like. This is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Then I'm going to click on sign in, as I've already made an account in Pabbly Connect. But as you are a new user, you can also make your account just by signing up for free in 2 minutes from here. Okay, so I'm going to click on sign in. After sign in, here you can see this dashboard will appear. So to continue with the process, I'm going to scroll down. Here on connect, I'm going to click on access now. Okay, so after clicking on access now, this dashboard will appear on your screen. Here on the top right corner, you can see this button named as create workflow. So I'm going to click on this button. Okay, so this dialog box just appeared. So basically it is asking us to give a name to our workflow. So I'm going to give it as according to our work topic, which is Razorpay to WhatsApp. You can give it according to your choice, but right now I'm giving it according to our topic. Okay, so this is the topic, Razorpay to WhatsApp. I'm going to click on create, and here you can see these 2 boxes appeared. So first one is trigger, second one is action. Now you must be thinking, what is this trigger and action? So here let me tell you that automation works on the concept of triggers and action. So what trigger basically is when this happens. Action means do this. According to our topic, trigger will be when a payment happen in Razorpay. So the action will be deliver a message on WhatsApp. Okay, so let's understand this practically. Here in the trigger window, in the choose app, I am going to choose Razorpay. Okay. So here, after choosing the app as Razorpay, we need to select the trigger event. Trigger event is payment captured. Why? As you can see, there are various trigger events available, but we have to work with payment captured. Why? Because every time a payment is going to captured, we need to send a file from WhatsApp. So this is the trigger event for our topic. Payment capture. So as you can see, after selecting the trigger event, this webhook URL is being provided by Pabbly Connect along with the step guide. So let's follow the step guide and continue with the workflow. So here it is saying login into your Razorpay dashboard and then navigate to settings. Okay, so it is asking us to login into our Razorpay dashboard. Here is my Razorpay dashboard. I already signed in into my Razorpay dashboard. That's why it is looking like this. You can also make your account in Razorpay and then log in into that account. Here, what was the second thing? After login into your Razorpay dashboard, we need to navigate to settings. Okay, so here you can see on the left side at bottom, here you can see this option named as settings. So I'm going to click on settings and this option here on webhooks. On webhooks, I'm going to click on webhooks and here you can see it is the button named as add new webhook. Okay, so what is this webhook? It is the same webhook which was provided by Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to copy it. Okay, and I'm going to paste it here in the add new webhook option. Okay, so I'm going to click here. Here I'm going to paste it. Okay, and these are not important fields, so I'm not filling them. Here we need to select the payment event. So payment event will be payment captured. Okay, and then I'm going to click on create webhook. So now our webhook is created. Now we have to see the webhook response. So here what the process is, whenever I'm going to make a payment, all the details will be captured into Pabbly Connect. So here let's make a demo payment again from my payment page and then we will see if the data is getting collected into Pabbly Connect or not. So here I'm just going to make another payment. Okay, let me just make it and then show you. Okay guys, so I just made the payment and here it is showing the payment is successful. And now we need to see if the data is captured into Pabbly Connect or not. So here, yes, exactly, the data is captured. Here you saw we added the webhook into our Razorpay dashboard and after adding the webhook, the data is getting captured into Pabbly Connect. Here you can see this was the amount we were paying, yes, 1499 rupees. Okay. So this was the username which I mentioned into the payment, which is Athar. His email address is atharkhan01235@gmail.com and all the details. So here you can see we successfully integrated Pabbly Connect with Razorpay. Here Razorpay is connected with Pabbly Connect. So our next step will be we need to connect WhatsApp. So how we are going to do that? For payment, I choose Razorpay. Okay. To make a payment, I choose Razorpay. Now what I am going to choose to make to send messages from WhatsApp, you do not need to worry here. I'm going to show you the whole process. So here you can see in the next application, I'm going to choose the software which we are going to use for WhatsApp. But before that, I want to show you one more thing here. What? Here you can see the idea is I want to sell my course, which is complete digital marketing course, which costs rupees 1499. Okay, so here the thing is when we connect Razorpay with Pabbly Connect, it captures all the data. So if we continued our workflow just by entering the WhatsApp also, so whenever a person is going to make payment, the file is going to get delivered. But we need to first enter a filter here so that if a person is going to make a payment of only 1499, then only he is going to receive the file. Otherwise, no. If a person is making a payment more than 1499 or less than 1499, he is not going to get that file on WhatsApp. So for that, we need to establish a new window from here. You do not need to confuse here. Let me again tell you what we are doing. We are adding a filter here to make sure that a person when a person is making a payment of this amount only, then only he is going to get the file, otherwise not. So okay, here in the choose app, I choose filter by Pabbly Connect. Here you can see this thing, filter by Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here I am going to choose the entry as amount. Here let's search for amount, this amount. Okay, so here you must be wondering that we made the payment of 1499, but why it is showing this extra zero? Why? You do not need to worry here. It is just because the data here captured in JSON format. So in JSON format, it does not take the value of decimal. So that's why it is showing here. You don't nothing complicated. The amount is going to remain same, which is 1499 rupees. It's just the decimal was not captured into JSON format. That's why it is showing here. It will automatically be 1499. Okay, so here I choose this option, amount. Okay, it will be equal to, we are going to mention the same amount, 1499. Okay, so now we are going to click on save and send test request. And now here you can see the condition is true. Why? Because I made the payment of 1499 only. If any customer would have done the payment of more or less than 1499, the condition must turn into false. Okay. So here it has now become very easy for us that whenever a customer is going to make a payment of 1499 only, then he will receive the file. So here it is completed. And now we are going to move ahead with our next step. Here, to send messages from WhatsApp, I'm going to use a software named as Wati. So you must be wondering, what is Wati? So let me first choose the action event here. Then I'm going to explain you each and every little thing about Wati. So here the action event is send template message. Okay, because we want to send the message. So you must be wondering, what is this template message? I'm going to show you. So here I'm going to click on connect. After clicking on connect, it is asking us to make a connection. So I'm going to make a new connection. Now let us move on to our Wati dashboard. So this is my Wati's dashboard. I already made an account and log in into it. So that's why it is looking like this. You do not need to worry here. A video in the description box with the link of this Wati account creation is mentioned. So you can go there, visit that video, and you can get complete information that how can you also create your account in Wati and start messaging from WhatsApp with the help of Wati. Here, first let me explain you in a simple form, and you can also go and watch that video which is mentioned into the description box, and it will be more clear to you. So here Wati is a software application which will help me to send the messages from WhatsApp. Here you can see on the dashboard. This is the dashboard of Wati. Here you can see what are the messages you sent. Every detail is mentioned here. So in Wati, what we have to do is we have to connect Wati with Pabbly Connect. Okay. So here it is showing we need to connect by first an API endpoint, and the second one is access token. So let's read from where we can get this API endpoint and access token. It is showing navigate to top on your Wati dashboard, click on hamburger, then click on API docs. Oh, okay, got it. So here on the dashboard option, here you can see this option. Here on the API docs, we need to click on API docs. Okay. And here you can see both of the keys are available, access token as well as API endpoint. So here the first one was API endpoint. Okay. So this is the API endpoint. We need to copy it and then we are going to paste it here. Do not get confused here. API token is at upper and the API access token is at bottom. Here you can see this thing. The endpoint is at bottom and the token key is on upper of endpoint. So here First we are going to copy endpoint, this thing, and we pasted it here. Now we are going to copy the access token, copy, and then I pasted it here. Clear? Okay. Here you saw these, we just filled these field, and now we are going to click on save, and our Wati account will automatically get connected to Pabbly Connect. Here you can see our account is connected. Okay, so let's continue with the process. Now as you can see, when I connected Pabbly Connect with Wati, these various fields appeared here. So it is asking us to for WhatsApp number. So mapping, here I'm going to explain you mapping. What mapping basically is, the data which we captured into Pabbly Connect from Razorpay, the same data we have to mention here according to the field asked. It is called mapping. So here I'm going to show you how mapping is done. So it is asking us for WhatsApp number. But first let's read the instruction here. In Wati, enter a valid WhatsApp number with country code, that is this format. Okay, so it means we have to mention the phone number along with the country code, but Wati do not accept the plus sign. The plus sign, let me show you what's the difference. This plus sign here, Wati do not accept this plus sign along with the country code. So that's why I mentioned here while doing the demo payment 91 only and not plus sign. So here I'm going to map the same, and then I'm going to show you one more thing to be more clear. Here I'm going to first mention the WhatsApp number, this one, not this one. Why? Because it is having plus 191, and here the plus is not present. Okay, so here I'm going to choose this. But you must be wondering, what if your customer, what if your students are going to make a payment and enter the number with plus 91? It is very simple. Right now it is not required in my case, but just for your reference, I am going to show you one extra step from which you can do this. So here you will be having two choices. Either you keep the instruction available into this page, that the phone number must not contain the plus sign. 91 is required, but not plus 1. Okay, here you can use an option. Here I'm going to click on plus sign. Here in the choose action, you can choose text formatter. Here, this text formatter by Pabbly. Okay, and in the action event, you can choose split text. Okay, split text, and then we are going to connect. And now it is asking us to the text which needs to be split. So here you can see I have the data, this number which is present in this format. So I'm going to choose this one. Okay, what I need to split, I need to split this plus sign. Okay, and what is the segment I needed after this? The last, after when this is going to remove, I want the last segment. So I'm just going to click on save and send test request. Okay, so now the number is splitted and it is available into this form. So it is very easy. If you are having data available into plus 91 form, you can use this text formatter by Pabbly, and from there you can split the text. But right now it is not required in my case. Why? Because I already have the phone number into this format, so I'm not going to use this one. I'm just going to simply delete it. But obviously if you need, you can use this. So I'm going to continue with the workflow. So here we were mapping the details. So here I mentioned the WhatsApp number. According to the Wati process, it is not going to take plus 91. So I mentioned the number as 91 only, and then the complete number. Okay, so now this template section. So let's first understand what are these templates are. Here in Wati, in this account, it is an option named as broadcast, and in broadcast this option named as template message. So template messages basically are those messages which you make, which you need to send on WhatsApp. It basically means you are going to make that message which you want to send on WhatsApp. So for example, this was the template I created to send on WhatsApp, that is hello customer name. Okay, hello. This was the customer's name, and this was the message. This is a confirmation that we just received. So this is what template is called in Wati. You need to create a template, and then this template will be used by you to send on WhatsApp. So you must be wondering, how can I make the template? Okay. So again, the same process is explained in the video in the description box as well, and I am going to explain it in short also. So here you can see these are the already available templates into my account, such as this membership confirmation file, new course file. Here you can see, yes, these are available here also. Why? Because my Wati account is connected with Pabbly Connect. That's why they are showing here. So here, this is the template which I am going to use. Here you can see this one. Hello, this is a confirmation that we have received your secure online payment. Okay, so this one, which is I am using. You can also create a new template from here. Template name, I am just showing you for an example. That's why I'm going to keep it as test12. Okay. Category, let's keep it as alert update. You can choose it according to your choice. The language here, I'm going to choose English. Here, from here, you can choose what kind of document, what kind of media you want to share on WhatsApp. So here, media I'm choosing. So media is present in image, video, and document form. So you need to convert your media into the given formats only. So here, if you are choosing image, you need to be your image need to be in JPG format. If you are using video, it needs to be in MP4. If you are using document, it needs to be in PDF form. So here I'm going to show you by entering a document PDF here. It's just a test file, not a real one. Just to show you, here I'm using a file here. So let me just mention the file here. Okay, so here I'm going to paste this one. This is a format for document test file. I mentioned here, just like this only, you also have to mention the file name here. Okay, so the file you want to deliver, you have to mention it here. Okay, and then in the body option, you need to create the template which you need to send. So here, just for example, I'm showing you, for example, hello, and the customer name. You have to set parameters. What is this parameter thing? You have to send messages to different people. So you can't keep just simple name, one single name. It needs to be keep on changing. For that dynamic changes, you need to mention the name into double curvy braces. Okay, and then I'm going to mention the message here, such as thank you for signing up. Thank you for signing up. Okay, so this is the message I want to send in the template. Okay, and here you can see these options are not actually important. Here you need to mention a name. Let's read the instruction. Make sure not to include any actual name. You just have to enter any simple text and not a real one. And then you have to click on save as draft. Okay, so after clicking on save as draft, let me click it here. Okay, document. Okay, now I'm going to click on save and draft. Perfect. So as now you can see the template is created and it is in the draft status. Now what you have to do is you need to first make it approved from WhatsApp. How? From this arrow option, you need to send it, submit it, and after submitting it, you can see this message appeared. Okay, so this notification appears that approval time for template takes 30 minutes to 2 business days. So it does not get approved immediately. You first need to make the template and then send it for approval. And then after this particular time period, 30 minutes to 2 business days, it gets approved and then it gets ready to be used for WhatsApp. So here, as you can see, I send it for approval. That's why the status here is pending. Here, as you can see, these are the already approved file of my account. So here here they are showing as approved. So here I'm going to choose the course file. This is the file which I want to select. In the template, I'm going to choose the course file. In the broadcast name, I'm going to give it as test. You can give it according to yourself. Now it is asking us for custom parameters. So what are these custom parameters? It is written in short params. It is custom parameters. So what are these custom parameters? So let me explain you. Nothing to be worried, nothing very complicated. It's a simple thing that to enter the data into Wati, you need to enter the data into certain format. So what is this format? So here is the example given. I'm going to copy this, only one. Okay, so I just copied it. Let me show you here in the notepad. Okay, here I'm going to show you how it is done. So for example, this is the format of the custom parameter. So here you can see these values are present between curve braces. Okay, here the first thing is name. Name of what? The parameter you are going to send. So here it was written color, but according to my template, let me minimize it. Okay, so according to my template, here you can see, let's see it. Okay, this course file was my template. Let's have a view here. According to my template, the first parameter asked here was name. Okay, so here I'm going to mention the parameter here as name. Between these double columns, double commas, I'm going to give the name. And then the second thing is value. Value is what are you going to mention in that parameter. So here I'm going to paste this value. Okay, I'm going to paste this, copy this format. Okay, and I'm going to paste the same format here. As I told you, name is its format, but here I have to mention name again. Why? Because it is my parameter which is set into my template. Here the value will be, it is written blue here. It was an example. The value is, I want to give the name to, so I'm going to mention it from the mapping here. Let's start mapping. Okay, so the value here I'm going to show. Here the value I'm going to give the name according to our customer, which is, let's see who was our customer. Let me check the name. 𝗪𝗏 𝗪𝗯𝗯𝗹𝘆 was the customer. So here in the value I'm going to give his name. I'm going to refresh the page. It's not showing. Why? Because, okay. Okay, so here from mapping, here you can see, from here I'm going to mention the customer's name. So I'm going to mention the full name. So from here I'm going to choose the first name. With a space, I'm going to give the second name, which is, the last name. Okay. Okay, so this is the first parameter which we set it. Okay, here let me show you more clearly. This is the first parameter we set it. Okay, the name was this, the value was name, first and last name, which is 𝗪𝗏 𝗪𝗏. Okay, so this is how a parameter this is how a particular parameter is set. It is parameter 1 according to our topic. Okay, so now we are going to mention the second parameter according to my template. So from here, let's see what's my template. Again, let's give it a view. So here the second parameter asked into my my template is file name. Okay, so here again I'm going to copy the format from here. You do not actually need to type this format, so you can simply copy it from here. Okay, and here from here again I'm going to give the name. What's the name? The name of the parameter is, okay, file name. So I'm going to give it as file name in the same pattern which is available into my account, file underscore name. Why? Because this is how it was looking into my format, this thing. Okay, and in the value I'm going to mention the name of the file, which is digital marketing course. I'm going to remove this blue because it was the example, and I'm going to give it as digital marketing, let me correct it, marketing course. Perfect. So here you can see this is how parameters are made. You just have to copy the same format. In the this name thing remains same and value remains same. You just have to mention this first and this second field according to your need. For example, here my first value was the name, Okay, and the second value, the second name was file name, and the value was digital marketing course. Again, you do not need to worry, the same thing is explained into the video into description box for Wati. Okay, and now I'm going to click on save and send test request. So here you can see this response is received that the file is delivered on WhatsApp for Athar Khan. So let's check my WhatsApp if the file is sent or not. So here you can see, excellent. The file for Athar Khan has sent. It is the same template. So here you can see this is how it is looking. Hello Athar Khan. In our template, it was the hello name of the customer. And after setting parameters here, you can see this is how the execution looks like. Hello Athar Khan, and this is the name of file, digital marketing course. Similarly, in the above message, we mentioned the customer as Zoya Khan. So this is how after hello, her name is written. After hello, the customer name is written. So this is how parameters works. They keep on changing according to the customers. So this is the gist of the process. So you saw we just successfully integrated Pabbly Connect with Wati, and I'm going to make again a test payment, and we will see if our workflow is working fine or not. So again, I'm going to make a payment in for Alex James. Okay, and I'm going to change the number. Okay, this is the number. So here I'm going to mention the number as 91. Why? Because Wati do not accept plus 91. So that's why I'm going to make a payment again. Again, I'm doing a demo payment. Okay, so where I'm going to make mention the dummy card values. Okay, for Alex. Okay, so here I'm going to skip saving card. In the test payment, it will ask me to make the payment success or failure. I'm going to click on success. Okay, and here it is showing the payment is successful. This means a message needs to get delivered on WhatsApp. And here let's check. Perfect. A message for Alex James is here on WhatsApp. We made a payment for Alex. Okay, and the message is delivered for Alex and along with the file attached. Hello Alex James, this is a confirmation message. So this is how our workflow works. So let's first understand the process in the nutshell, and then we will see. Okay, so here first we integrated Razorpay with Pabbly Connect with the help of webhook URL, and then we saw that data which we were entering into Razorpay was captured into Pabbly Connect. Isn't it wonderful? And then we entered a filter. Why? Because we only wanted to continue the process if the customer is paying 1499 rupees, which we set for our course file. Okay, and then in the last step, we used Wati to send messages from WhatsApp, and then we connected it with Pabbly Connect and mapped all the data. We set parameters and clicked on save and send test request. And this is how our workflow was created, and the automation was added between Razorpay and Wati. This means our workflow is working successfully fine. And not just this thing, here I would like to mention one more thing, that the link of this same workflow is available into the description box. You can just copy the same link from here and use it into your Pabbly Connect account. Isn't it wonderful? Not just these applications, you can integrate plenty of applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this was all for today's video. If you have any feedback, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com, or you can simply ask your queries at this link available here, or you can check the Pabbly Connect price from this link here. And if you like our video, do not forget to press the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. And for more such interesting video, you can subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.